Season 2 begins exactly where Season 1 ended. Se-young is about to leave for the U.S. to meet his daughter, but at the station he sees the same man who was playing that mysterious game with someone else. Se-young chases him, but the man escapes. Se-young grabs a card from the other player and later calls the number written on it. The call is answered by the front man. He tells Se-young to go to the U.S. and live peacefully with his daughter. But Se-young refuses and says, "I will punish you. No matter where you hide, I'll find you." After this, he returns to Seoul, buys a cutter from a shop, and goes to a restroom. He suspects that Squid Game people have planted a GPS tracker in his body. He feels something strange behind his ear, cuts it, and finds a tracker there. Then we see Officer Hwang. The front man shoots him from the left side, and Hwang falls into the water. However, the current carries him away, and a ship's captain spots him and saves him. The story then jumps 2 years ahead. Hwang has quit the police force because no one believed his story. He now works as a traffic officer. For 2 years, he kept searching for the island, but due to signal issues, he could never send the photos or videos as proof. He refuses to give up. His senior officer offers him his police job back, but Hwang declines because his only goal is to find that island. Meanwhile, we see Se-young, who has now bought a hotel. A man named Kim comes to meet him. Se-young has been searching for the recruiter, the man who gives out Squid Game cards, for 2 years. Se-young gives Kim money and tells him to search for the recruiter at every station. Kim assigns his men to the task and asks them to send photos whenever they find the recruiter. At the same time, Hwang continues searching for the island with the same ship captain who saved him, but still finds nothing. Eventually, Hwang decides to give up. One day, Kim and Woo-suk spot the recruiter playing the game with someone at a station. Kim immediately informs Se-young. Kim and Woo-suk start following the recruiter, and Se-young also rushes to catch him. On the way, Se-young is stopped by the police for overspeeding. Meanwhile, Hwang checks Se-young's car and finds multiple phones and tablets. At the control room, Hwang discovers that this man is Se-young, the same person who once asked him about his brother In-ho. Kim and Woo-suk follow the recruiter into an alley, where the recruiter captures and kills them. Later, Se-young reaches a location and finds blood and Kim's knife. The recruiter had tied Kim and Woo-suk to chairs and forced them to play Russian roulette using rock, paper, scissors. Kim intentionally loses, so Woo-suk can survive, and Kim is killed. Hwang reaches a company linked to the recruiter and finds a statue and card. He also finds Se-young's file and hotel address, confirming his involvement. Back at Se-young's apartment, the recruiter confronts him and asks why he's been searching for him for 2 years. Se-young says he wants to meet the boss. The recruiter tells his story, how he joined the game due to debt, became a pink-suited guard, and even killed his own father who was a player. An argument leads to Russian roulette. The recruiter eventually shoots himself, leaving behind a card with an address. Hwang arrives and assumes Se-young is a criminal. Woo-suk knocks Hwang unconscious. Later, Hwang tells Se-young everything about the game and reveals that In-ho was his brother. Se-young says he wants to end the game forever. Hwang agrees to help him. The story introduces Nyo, a woman who entertains children in costume. A little girl she cares for has blood cancer, but her father cannot afford treatment. Nyo herself is broke and trying to bring her child from North Korea with the help of an agent. One night, a man in a suit gives her a Squid Game card. She calls a number and is taken to location. But instead of becoming a player, she is made guard number 11. Se-young and Hwang prepare a plan to capture the front man with the help of a special forces team. Se-young even implants a tracker in his tooth. They reach the address on the card, where a Halloween party is happening. Se-young is kidnapped, and the front man speaks to him through a speaker, telling him to enjoy life with his money. Se-young demands the game be stopped and asks to be taken back into the game. He wakes up on the island again as player 456. New rules are announced. 6 games in 6 days, total prize money of 4.6 billion won, and a new voting system after each game to decide whether the game continues. The first game is red light, green light. Se-young guides players, saving many lives. However, players still die due to mistakes and guards' actions. Guard number 11, Nyo, shoots players in the head, which angers others because organs are supposed to be preserved. After the first game, 365 players survive. Voting happens, but most choose to continue. Player number 1 is revealed to be In-ho, Hwang's brother. As games continue, alliances form, betrayals happen, and brutal team games reduce the player count drastically. In-ho explains he needs money for his wife's liver transplant. Se-yeon begins to sympathize with him. Organ trafficking by guards is revealed. Hwang tries to get help from higher authorities, but is fired due to lack of proof. Violence escalates. Players fight, kill each other, and guards encourage chaos. Thanos, a famous rapper, is killed during a bathroom fight. Hwang discovers the ship captain was secretly working for Squid Game all along. Eventually, Se-yeon leads a rebellion during the night. Players ambush guards, steal weapons, and reach the control area. However, betrayal occurs. In-ho reveals himself as the front man. The rebellion fails. Se-yeon's close friend is killed in front of him. Se-yeon breaks down completely.